Montana Peace, ladies and gentlemen. And my name's Sir Action Slaves. I'm here with James. Big of the Banks, so good to have you here, James Banks. What are you doing? How are you feeling today, James?
Confused after that touching, but you know what? You got a strong hand.
Fantastic. And you know what they say? I do. Anyway, welcome to the content piece. Now, PGL asked me to teach you how to speak with some Southern twang. Now, I'm a resident expert in this. I was born in America, in the South.
In Texas?
Not at all. No.
Okay.
It kind of messed up, actually, when you think about it. That's like having you teach me how to speak Deutsch. Now,
yeah, not gonna go too well.
where were you born, James Banks?
London.
Where the hell's London?
How very American of you. Well, you know, with the little island that made a lot of mistakes, we're just towards
Australia?
think more towards like France, Germany, and then to the west, across the water.
I don't know where the hell that is, but here's how you speak in a Southern twang. Now, it's all about crunching up the tongue in the back of your throat. Now, you want to beat on the soft palate in the back. Now, we're going to start a few words here.
I'm just understanding crunching up the tongue.
That's right there. All right, now give me a nice howdy.
Howdy!
I don't know why you put your voice up 4 octaves. That's not...
I feel like it sounded like Towelie from South Park.
No, young man. Now, it's important when you're doing this accent to take your time on the R's, you know?
Okay.
Talking about, what's a word with an R?
I said there's no R in howdy. I was trying to think about that for a second.
I'm just telling you for later.
Rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake. You see that? Rattlesnake. You gotta take your time. In Texas, we're big and we're not rushed. You can believe it.
Not rushed.
Big and slow. But, all right, try it now. Give me a rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
That's pretty good. Now that second
There we
part
go.
there, you start with a rattle and then you snake. It's
snake.
weird where it's like almost like Chinese. It's like
a roller coaster.
Snake. Yeah, you gotta go
I'm trying
up.
to visualize the wording.
That's right.
Okay. Rattlesnake.
That was awful. Holy shit.
We started so well and it went so bad.
All right, no worries there. All right, we can talk a little bit more now. One thing that you can do when you're speaking in a Southern drawl is you could either take your time, slowly coming out with the words. That's what we call cowpoke. Or you can talk real fast and nobody knows what the hell he's saying. Now, that's a good way to cover up if you don't know any idea what you're trying to say. You can basically just try to spit it out of your mouth as quick as possible. Now, if you could please repeat what I just said.
Well, I don't know what you said, so
right.
I'm just going to talk. I can't even begin to talk a bunch of words really fast.
Try saying your mother's maiden name and address.
I'm definitely not saying my mother's address on the
If you can think of anything else you've memorized.
Slacks is trying to teach. No, I can't. I'm literally just talking.
All right,
I'm talking really fast.
Slow it down to the slow tempo, all right? All right. Now, the one thing that you could always do when you're trying to think of a Texas idiom, I believe that's what they're called. It's a saying back in the day, you know, like, you know, what's the one animal that can never fall down? Well, it's a worm, you know? Think about it. There's that kind of shit happens all the time. So if you ever need time, you can just warm it up with what we call a stall word.
Okay.
All right? As for me, it's, well, you know what they say. So that gives you time to think. Well, what's a British stall word? That's a good one right there.
There we go. Just dumb, waiting.
All right, so let's try this out.
So you just did it as well? You did what?
Yeah, you see?
See?
All right.
Learning.
For your final exam.
This has gone terrible.
You've done very well. I want you to give me a, well, I done reckon that's a rattlesnake.
Okay.
And take your time on the well. You know, think about what you're going to say.
What else am I saying?
God damn, you're thicker than a brick, boy.
This is true.
Right.
This is true. Right. This is true.
Well, I don't reckon that's a rattlesnake.
Okay. Well, no,
why do you always go on a higher octave? I'm not saying to talk like me. I sound like a 13-year-old girl. You're supposed to sound like a gentleman.
A man. Okay. Well.
All right.
We're not getting
Keep
past
going.
this.
I reckon that's a rattlesnake.
I can copy you better than I can try and do my own voice.
Okay, all right. You can do it in the high octave.
Oh,
I reckon
that there is a
rattlesnake.
Rattlesnake.
Now just put it all together. Well, I reckon that there's a rattlesnake.
Well. Oh, God.
Listen, the big show isn't coming out of the arena right there, you know. Well, all right, come on.
Was he from Texas? No. Oh.
Come on now.
Okay.
Well,
I reckon that right there is a rattlesnake.
Well, goddamn, if it ain't a true blue American hero. Well, that'll just about do it here from the Lone Star State. That was awful. If this piece airs, DM me on Twitter. I will apologize. Y'all have a great night.